Despite rising curiosity within the XRP community, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has confirmed that an initial public offering, IPO, remains a low priority for the company. In a recent interview with the Thinking Crypto podcast, Garlinghouse clarified Ripple's stance on going public, explaining that the company's financial stability and a challenging regulatory landscape are the main reasons behind their cautious approach. Garlinghouse made it clear that unlike many firms pursuing IPOs to raise capital, Ripple doesn't have an urgent need for additional funds. An IPO has not been a high priority for us, he said, highlighting Ripple's unique position as financially secure. Ripple has managed to make key acquisitions and continue its investments in various projects, including those related to XRP, all without the necessity of a public offering. This financial independence allows Ripple to focus on strategic goals without rushing into the IPO process. In addition to financial considerations, regulatory tensions are a key factor keeping an IPO off Ripple's immediate agenda. Garlinghouse pointed out the company's ongoing legal battles with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, which has created a particularly hostile regulatory environment. We have a hostile SEC and regulatory environment in the U.S., he said, suggesting that these regulatory challenges make timing an IPO in the current climate particularly complicated. While an IPO isn't a high priority, Garlinghouse did offer some insight into a potential timeline if circumstances were to change. He speculated that, even if Ripple did decide to pursue an IPO, the process would take at least 12 months to execute. Furthermore, he mentioned that a shift in the SEC's leadership could impact their decision-making. Should current SEC Chairman Gary Gensler step down next year, Ripple might reconsider the timing of an IPO. Still, Garlinghouse was cautious, describing this scenario as a best-case situation and reiterating that the regulatory and logistical hurdles would still require time to address. Garlinghouse also stressed that, while an IPO might provide liquidity and growth potential, Ripple is already ensuring liquidity for its shareholders and prioritizing investments that align with its long-term goals. Ripple is currently more focused on maintaining stability and advancing projects within its ecosystem rather than taking on the additional complexity of going public. Garlinghouse's comments highlight the reality that an IPO may happen eventually, but only under favorable regulatory and financial conditions. Until then, Ripple appears set on managing its resources and strategic initiatives independently, placing shareholder satisfaction and company growth over the immediate benefits of an IPO. So, that's the update for now. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.